Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PS3 review. Today I'm going to take a look at Call of Duty World at War, which if you've never played it before, it's basically first person shooter. So at the start here you've got solo, co-op, multiplayer options, credits, options, you've got the usual. You can change the graphic content so you can make it like, well, I suppose more suitable for kids, but even then it's a World War II game, it's supposed to be violent. Aim assists, stick layout and button layout. You can, there's a load of different control setups, but you can't customise them, which is really annoying because that should be a standard in every game. But anyway, I will go into the multiplayer and I'll go into the zombie mode, which is one of the co-op modes. You can also play the main game co-op, but for now I'm just going to quickly go on to one of the missions of the solo game. So I'll just cut past the loading screens. So there we go then, this is one of the Russian missions. Basically, despite being a first person shooter, it's not all running around shooting things, because you get some incredibly drawn out cutscenes, and you also get some sections like this which are just pretty much interactive cutscenes, where you have to walk around, watch this, look at this, view that, because you do get a gun in about a minute's time, but there's no ammo, and instead you just have to view the road and that. But you do actually get to shoot things, blow things up, so it's all good in the hood. But it's just one of them things. I'm just warning people because I know that not everyone likes tons of cutscenes that you can't skip and interactive things like this, because this is more like a training mission for the sniper rifle, despite being about 6 missions into the game. But seeing as this is a pretty boring level, to be fair, and seeing as one of the biggest things on this game is the fact that you've got tanks and you've also got some cool things like flamethrowers, I'm just going to cut into a couple sections to show you some of them. So there we go then, this is the incredibly cool flamethrower, which comes with infinite ammo. The only thing is, bottom right corner, it starts to heat up a bit, and once it overheats then you have to wait to use it some more. But even so, you do actually get infinite ammo with it. As well as things like machine guns, sniper rifles, flamethrowers and all that, you've also got some really cool grenades and smoke grenades and Molotov cocktails. And it's, just in case you're wondering, it's your typical American World War II game. All of the Allied forces are American. The Brits, Aussies and Canucks don't exist apparently. And, well, the Russians are the Russians and the Germans are the Germans, really. So, anyway, that's some of the flamethrower burning people. It's pretty damn cool. I'm just going to cut into one of the tank missions now. So there we go then, this is the tank. It's incredibly easy to control, and as well as you give big tank shells, you've also got a flamethrower, so again with the burning goodness, which is good. Not really much else in the vehicle wise. I mean, you've got EA guns, which are technically vehicles because they're motorised, and you can also sit on the side of a plane with a big mountain machine gun, so that's pretty damn cool. But other than that, that's pretty much all you got. 15 chapters in the main game, just to let you know basically, and the main draw really, because the game's beatable in a few hours, the main draw is the multiplayer, so I'm just going to cut into the multiplayer menus to show you some of the things that you can do, because there's a lot of customization going on there, and then I'll just show you a game and then sign off really. So here we go then. Things you've got to like create a class. You have to unlock that from leveling up, because it's the same system as Call of Duty 4, where you basically have to get some kills to level up. You can create custom things by choosing weapons. Again, you unlock weapons by leveling up. You can choose sidearms. You can choose your perks. Perks are things like, well, that there, satchel charge, so you can have 2 of them, or you can change it so you've got signal flares. You've got stopping power, which is increased bullet damage, sprint for longer distances, just things like that. Then you've also got vehicle perks here, so that's increased turret rotation and all that. The water cooler decreases turret overheat. So that's basically what you've got with the custom stuff, and you've also got normal classes already created just in case you want to do that. So there's also challenges as well to unlock, which challenges are just, well, they're just things like well, killing a load of people with a certain weapon, just things like that really. There's 8 multiplayer maps overall, there's 7 different modes, however 11 online, and just while this game loads I'm just going to cut into it and I'll show you a little bit of this, and then I've just remembered I still haven't shown the zombie mode, so I'll do that before signing off. So here we go then, this is the multiplayer. Just basically put it on to show you what you think of the lag settings. I mean, that guy over there is jumping a little bit, but even so, it's still one of the better games out there for having very little lag. But then again, I seem to find that with the PS3. It's just one of them things. I've had an Xbox for ages and a PS3 for ages, and I know which one I'd rather play online. as you might have just seen there, there's dogs running past. They're basically one of the powers, because getting kill streaks, so like 3 kill streak, you get a recon thing, which just puts a radar up, like, well, you've already got the radar, but it puts up the enemy locations on the radar. Then after 5, you get the artillery strike. After 7, you get the dogs, just stuff like that. They just come in a little bit handy. They get you some kills sometimes, and obviously the recon one just, well, increases your defense a little bit. Modes on the game are just the standard, really. You've got deathmatch, you've got capture the flag, you've got team deathmatch, free fall, it's just loads of things like that, really. And also, when you're playing offline, there's a load of different options to choose from, like switching friendly fire off, and which is always a big thing for me, because I hate playing online and having like 90% of my deaths coming from me teammates rather than from my opponents. It's just one of them things that really does me head in about online games. But it's just things like switching off friendly fire and choosing time limits, and frag limits, just things like that. Anyway then, I'm going to cut into the zombie mode now, because it's the only thing I've left to actually show of any interest, because as I say, the co-op main mode is just the main mode, so there's not much point in showing that, really. So here we go then, this is the zombie mode, and yes, the split screen really is like this. It is quite frankly atrocious, but anyway, the whole point is you have to just kill all the zombies and survive. You get points for killing zombies, you also get points for rebuilding the barriers at the break, and with those points you can go to the chalk outlines here and just buy some weapons, which is pretty damn cool. Few things that I haven't actually mentioned about the game that I might as well mention, because while it's well known stuff, just in case you're a noob to the Call of Duty franchise, the energy works in a way of the fact that if you get shot of crap, you don't have to find med packs, you just run and hide a bit. There are checkpoints on the game as well, so you can just basically hit up to a checkpoint, then save the game and switch off. However, I don't know if this is just a PS3 glitch or something, but every now and then it comes up that the data, well, the checkpoint data and all that, when you try to reload the mission, is incompatible with this game, which is incredibly odd, because obviously it was saved on this game, and it then makes you restart the mission. So it's just something I might as well mention, because that can put a few people off. Zombies mode though here, obviously more zombies come as you go on, and it's pretty fun, but in all honesty, if I'm playing a zombie game with guns, I'd much rather play Left 4 Dead. Hell of a lot better game in my opinion. It's also a lot more satisfying blowing zombies' heads off with an incredibly cool sounding shotgun, and you've also got some major replayability with it. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.